When I was a small kid in Chicago, living with my family, every weekend we would go to the swimming pool in the high school in that town, and there they had a swimming instructor. And one day, I remember very well, that I wasn't permitted to go into the deep end of the swimming pool. I was only allowed to stay in the shallow end. Never in the deep end, because all the big boys played there and the little kids stayed over in the shallow end. But I felt like it was a waste of time for them to be teaching me there in that shallow end. Anyway, one day my parents were sitting up on the bleachers watching me and the teacher and a group of other kids. And I was so excited that I swam without really looking up. I swam with my head underwater, and I continued to swim, and it was great. And I swam, and then I looked up, and I found myself in the deep end of the pool. At that moment, I looked up and I saw my mother, and she was panicked. I had to think fast. I was in the deep end of the pool, where everyone had told me that I couldn't swim, and that was why I was taking lessons in the shallow end so that I could learn how to swim, but here I was in that deep end of the pool. So I took a deep breath and I swam all the way back to the other end of the pool, and I got there safely. My mother, she was so relieved that I was safe. And as I think to myself, everyone had told me that I couldn't swim there, but when the moment came and I had to swim, I did. And now I'm a student at New York University School of Law, and looking back on the experience, the picture of swimming, the deep end, being stuck, and swimming back, I did it. And now I can remember that before I went to NYU, I said to myself, I can't do it. I just thought that I couldn't, that it would be too much work for me. But here I am, in the school, and doing well. The moral of the story? You can do it. It really is possible.